This is fantastic.
My soul for now, thanks.
Your God gauge charges faster when you take damage, or I'm looking at the faded choices. Your cast does damage in an area. I'll take Boiling Point.
Let's make some waves.
I haven't really played the game, but so far, like I said, there's some reason I have to be happy about it. So for those that didn't know, the ability I'm using to throw the shield, it would do one bounce. It would hit an enemy, hit a second enemy, and then come back to me. Now it hits 6, which is, and plus I've got an ability where it does like a massive amount of damage a few seconds later after it hits a target, which is from Ares, the god of war. So it's just, you know, hitting more targets each throw is wild. Plus, as you just saw there, it can destroy projectiles too. Now, the only downside is while the shield's in the air, I can't raise my shield to block. There is an upgrade that allows you to do that, but that's not what I'm using right now. Shop. Definitely shop. Oh god, we're rich right now. I might just get all of this. What's the next rooms? We'll be going there. Okay.
Just what I need.
Your boatman there is a reliable deliverer of death, it seems. And that makes 3 of us, I think.
Impending doom. 60% more damage I'll do. Alright, I know I don't have that yet. This will vastly increase my chances of success.
The will to fight. Gods grant me strength.
What's the point of this game? It's the genre is roguelike. In a roguelike game, if you die, you're back at the beginning. And many roguelikes don't have an end. You just play and get better and better and better and see how far you can get without a death. But as you play, you might unlock things that help you on all future runs. So for example, my very first run in this game, I only had the sword or the bow. Later, I unlocked the gun, the shield, the spear, and there's these big gloves. They're like boxing gloves. Now, this game, more than other roguelikes, there's a major story going on. You're finding out more about what's going on with Olympus as you're trying to get out of here. But, you know, you die, you get pulled back, but it's part of the lore.
Still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren in the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface. Though your brethren are slowing me down. Whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly then what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
Alright, so he offers you all of your... Death's Defiance is like an extra life. I've got 3 of them. I haven't used any. He offers you restoring those. For the next 5 chambers, restore 30% life when you enter a chamber. That's huge. Or 60% more attack for the next 10 rooms. Now, I'm not killing things with my attack. I'm killing with my special. So I'm going to take the big heal for the next 5 rooms. I have 0 nectar, so we're going to go for that. No, your character is Zagreus, Hades' child. Oh, traps. I've just got like a heat-seeking shield now. No! Oh god, that hurt. Mistakes were made.
He's trying to respawn.
You like traps, yes. More. Hold on. Let's scan the room. This is a big room. Don't think there's anything of note in here. Heart or bag? We don't have a lot of gold. Let's get the heart.
Feeling tough.
Oh, final boss of this section is next. Alright. He likes yo-yos. I like not having to aim well.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
What? I killed you last time. I am the champion.
They couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? He's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
You'll not drive a wedge between us, fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze, nay, adamant. But you have caused us both offense, so die. He thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius.
Woo! Minotaur's getting mad.
Watch yourself.
So, one thing I'm worried about is Theseus gets uber charged when he gets half health. I prefer to kill the Minotaur before I start on Theseus, but I'm hitting both at the same time. So, I can't really control that. So, I'm gonna have an enraged Theseus and the Minotaur, dang it, simultaneously. Here we go. Come on, Dionysus, a little bit more, man. You're not gonna let Demeter show you up, are you? I have never before killed him before the Minotaur.
Can I get some applause or something here? Ambrosia.
Now, so this was pointed out to me by a viewer chat. You see all these like specters and ghosts in the crowd? From the very first time you get here, when everyone here is just cheering for Theseus and the Minotaur, there's one over here.
Got them, my good shade.
Look, there's one dude here with your banner. And he gets a little more confident each time you visit him.
Happy to entertain you, shades.
Alright, what are the well choices? Oh my gosh, that's so good. So, right now I've got the item where the well buffs last longer. So 45, this will be 9 chambers of heal when you enter a room. Your cast does more damage. It's gonna last like, I mean, it's gonna last the whole time. I don't use the cast much. I should on the bosses. Gain a random item offered from the well.
What do I get?
You do 50% more damage striking undamaged foes, so first hit hits harder. Okay. Nope, those are all amazing. I'm not selling them. Okay. So now we're in the 4th quarter, chat. We're in the 4th quarter. I always take the lucky tooth for the ending. It's an extra life. So now I've got 4 extra lives with the lucky tooth. So we're approaching the big man himself.
In the bag. The edge of Father's realm.
I gotta say, this 6-bounce shield, I am greatly enjoying it, guys.
Fishing point there.
Well, nephew, I know that salty Charon can be difficult, but I'm certain that whatever price you paid, you got a deal.
I'll get the faded choice.
Got to hold nice and still.
I messed it up. Dang it! I had a good streak going. All right, so if you're new to this, Cerberus is blocking the exit, and he is a good boy. And what we need to do is get a satyr snack. Sorry, a satyr sack, not to be confused with a Scooby snack. A satyr sack from one of these paths, and it's random which one it's in. So you might get it in the first run or the 6th. Give it to Serby, and then you can pass. That's the goal here. Let's do this. Can you pet the doggo? I'm not sure if you can here, but you can when you're in town. Oh, I took some hits. Dang it. That's okay. I've got the thing right now where I heal when I enter a room. So that's a little pity for my mistake there. Oh my gosh, it's Float Girl's roommate. Get away from me. Woo! Woo! This was way too small a room to fight that. Oh. A rodent of unusual size. Yes, I understood that reference. Oh, shoot.
Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here.
Took some hits there and I don't like it. Your boons with knock away will rupture foes. Your dash damage, you do more damage when slamming foes into barriers. These two would help very minorly, so I'll get the faded choice.
Poseidon's strength.
And we did not find the exit. Or we did not, yeah, we did not find the satyr sack. I see your Man of Culture as well. Absolutely. All right. Nope, keep on all that. Doom does damage? Oh yeah, it's I told you, it's my favorite thing. I've gotten to the point now when I like to start with the item that forces the first boon to be from Ares and hope for Doom. It's my favorite mechanic. My second choice would be Dionysus' stacking hangover buff.
Hey, a
Oh.
Cetus sack already. Ah, good. It's still fresh. Power of Olympus. Sharpen my senses.
Oh.
Hey, money.
All right, so chat, the ever choice.
Get out of here.
What is this? I could do more, or I could go to Hades right now with full health and 4 extra lives. Or I could try to increase my maximum health, or get another boon from Ares, or get gold. To maybe get another Poseidon buff. Do it? Do which? What do the people want? It's probably safer to go straight to Hades. With full health, full lives.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
Follow your heart! Wouldn't it be good to get more health? So, Aliver, the thing is what if I go to get more health and take a bunch of damage, or even, worst case scenario, use extra lives while fighting to get the more max health? That's the risk. That's the risk, if I make a mistake there. Alright, let's try Hades. I have 2 successful breakouts, and 2 times I've died to Hades himself. Hades, this is the tiebreaker. This is the tiebreaker. Do you not heal?
My damn way.
You heal for 3 hit points, Aliver. And I have 120 health. You heal for 3 health when you finish a room.
To live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
Nyx saved my life when I... So, we found out in the past, he was... your character, Zagreus, was stillborn. And then Mom left Hades because she was so distraught. And apparently Nyx brought us back to life? Or saved us?
Saved me. So, according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions, not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
Oh, come on, that's obvious. He was just getting it on.
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The fate said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
Watch him burn his cape off. Such a Chad. That's how you undress, chat. You just flex your clothes off, and you just watch them burn away from just how hot you are. Oh boy. I don't know if the shield seeks him out when he's invisible. It's a lot easier to kill those little flaming skulls now. If you don't kill those skulls in a timely manner, they emit a shockwave that goes over the whole arena, and you have to dodge it or take a hit.
You dare attempt to vanquish me again?
Yes.
I guess so.
Stubborn oaf.
Wretched excuse for a father.
They're name calling each other. Oh, nice. They're dropping food because of the boons I had earlier. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't take a hit there. I got stuck. God of Wine is almost charged.
Idiot.
Oh man.
Where'd he go?
You got it, man.
Dang it, the first hit I take in the fight is me trying to use Dionysus. Ah, maybe I should have just played it safe and not done that.
For your own father. But
If-
we are not finished here.
If there is an achievement for kill him without taking damage, I just threw it out the window. I don't know if there is one.
Blast you.
What? Oh, I thought that would dissipate before it reached me. Dang it.
Go back.
Woo!
You test my patience.
Oh god! Backstab! 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 Wah, 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 wah. Your brother Ares says hi!
You waste your strength.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You were invulnerable! You cheesy mother.
Enough of you.
Says the guy hiding behind a wall throwing yo-yos at his dad. Dionysus, if you don't hurry up, the party's gonna be over by the time you get out here. Oh man.
Blast.
Huh.
Blast. That you of all my kin would be the one to do this to me.
Gabe, it's bedtime. Gabe, I don't want to go to bed. Fight begins. Oh, am I the Chad with this mustache? I'll take it.
Ungrateful.
Third escape. Out of 15.
Seventh time to spare.
Ooh, new record. 40 minutes. Nice. A new arrival. Welcome, new arrival.
This can unlock a hidden aspect of my weapons.
No extra lives used. Alright, let's see what new lore we get, guys. The story must go on.
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, then onward through the cold. So bright.
All manner of fruits and vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
What are these things?
He doesn't recognize fruits and vegetables.
You're back.
Hello, Mother. Mother, I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld, but he would never have an heir, so he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you? The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
Oh.
Nyx. Of course she was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though... let me
we're
ask
running
you
out of
something,
time.
Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus.
You'll see a lever.
Of course I would have.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
It's just a hunch of mine. I'll be back. Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
So, Liver, to answer your question, you find out after your first successful breakout that you are bound to the underworld, which is why it keeps pulling you back one way or another.
Natural causes got you again, huh? That's a real shame. I mean, imagine one day you're just going about your business and then, you're dead. Although I guess you don't have to imagine it like I do.
No.
Alright, let's take a lap.
So, you can tell me in due time if you decide to, lad. But I do have a question, same as you did, going into this. Why did she leave? Why did she leave you in particular?
It's that she didn't even know I was alive. Sounds as though Nyx revived me sometime after I was born, but by that point, Mother had already left, and they let her be, for reasons I'm trying to find out.
Ah, that's quite a bit to take in there. And it explains more than a bit, I think. Look, I'm not one to speculate too much. I trust you'll find the answers that you seek as you proceed.
Thanks, sir.
You have to do all that again. So Aliver, the breakout that I just did, which took me 40 minutes, let's call that a run, right? In a roguelike game, you can do as many runs as you want, and each time you might unlock some things you have never seen before. So if you look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I've got a lot of resources down there. 4 of these nectars, 5 titans' blood, 10 keys. I can spend these to make future runs just a little bit easier on me. And that's how roguelikes work. You might unlock new weapons, like the shield that I like to use. I didn't have that the very first run I did. Stuff like that. So a roguelike, you kind of just play it to get better and better and better, and you know, if you're done, you're done. This roguelike, there's a story, and it actually explains you dying and restarting over and over. Many roguelikes don't, they just kind of gloss over the fact that you're dying repeatedly. This one, it's actually part of the lore that you keep getting pulled back and trying to escape again, and I've been told that it takes 10 escapes, and I've done 3 now, to get the full story if you don't want spoilers. Alright, someone said pet the doggo.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets.
Thought it was 10. Didn't I say 10? I think it was 10.
I told you, boy. I told you. There's no escape from here. Learn that the hard way, then.
You could have told me more important things. Mother left because she never even knew I was alive. Thanks to you. She's got a lot of questions herself, as you can probably imagine. I'm headed back to her. You going to cooperate?
Nonsense. Listen to me. If you have any sense remaining in that head of yours, I caution you not to discuss this here and now.
Let me go. Let me find her. She demands it.
No. I'll hear no demands from you.
Here we go. Oh, I could barely afford this. 152 gems. Enhances treasure chest worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them.
This one, contractor. Ought to make the underworld a better place, I think.
Cool. So a lot of this stuff is purely decoration. Wait, get rid of the huge clumps of fur shed by Cerberus. Deep cleaning. But this stuff actually affects gameplay. This here. This here does not.
Anything I can do to help you find your muse, mate?
I fear my muse is long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking. I suppose she must be out there somewhere still, since I once traveled across this land in search of her, and found her then. But that was quite a while back.
Wait, you found her? What happened?
Well, this was back when I was still alive, you understand. Your father, why, he doesn't care for anyone to leave this realm, and basically now I'm stuck here as well. Not seen her since, and I'm not much for travel anymore.
I bet there's some kind of side quest where I can reintroduce him to her.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday.
I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Though please don't worry about her or me. I mean, we're dead. We're fine.
You reached the surface.
Alright, Nyx.
Nyx, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child. Through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
How much Greek myth do you know about Orpheus as a sad mythos? We actually discussed it the last time I played this, but to briefly tell the people that are here right now, what I know about the Orpheus thing is Hades took Orpheus's wife and said, "This is my wife now," and Orpheus went down there and said, "Give me my wife back." And Hades is like, "All right, I'll make you a deal. If you can walk out of here and lead her out of here without looking at her, I'll give her back to you." And so they're walking out. Orpheus is in front facing forward. She's behind him. And he's like, "You still with me?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You still with me?" And she's like, "Yeah." And when he's almost out, He's like, "You still with me?" And she didn't hear him, and he turned around by like just reflex and looked at her, and poof, she went back to the underworld, and then he couldn't go back. And then he went back to the village, and he was like super sad, and he started playing his music, but he's like a freaking like level 50 bard. So his sad music was like killing crops. It was causing like stillbirths, and he made the village so mad that the villagers murdered him and threw his weapon in the water. So that was the story as I heard it. Chat's saying, I heard she just died. Hades... No, I thought that Hades said she's going to be my new wife. And then he's like, no, that's my wife, or something like that. But that was the version I remember. Okay, we already read that.
I never should have been born. Was that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Oh, dang. I already gifted her, right? Yeah, I did.
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Sure.
Okay. Employee of the month?
The house contractor up in lights.
Alright, so that fish we got earlier goes to the chef.
I come to you bearing aquatic beasts.
Nice.
We're settled up.
Alright, let's see if we can do any other upgrades. Version I heard, Hades already married Persephone. She was the one who guarded Hades to let Orpheus who persuaded Hades to let Orpheus have a shot at getting his wife back after hearing his music. Gotcha.
It's never bedtime here. The prophecies appeared.
So these all give really, really big rewards, but you have to get a lot of stuff to do it. Oh, I need 20 keys. How many do I have? 13. Raise your life total. Deal bonus damage when your life total is 80% or above, 5% per rank. Max this out for now. Might get the other stuff later on.
See you, Mira.
Okay. Trying to think, who have I not gifted? Orpheus? Wait, I haven't gifted Orpheus? Eurydice. Patroclus. Eurydice, I've only seen her like 2 times. You don't come across her on every single run. I've gifted every god. I've never had the option to do this. I've only run into him like twice, and there was no time to gift. He did the talking. I don't know where Meg went. Like, she disappeared for a while, and then Alecto appeared, and then Alecto disappeared, and then Tisiphone became the first boss. Alright, let me go gift, the Bard. Let's see what he does.
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend. And so in turn, I have a gift for you.
You're too kind, mate.
I'm waiting.
You're waiting? What do you want, Dad?
I see.
Oh, he's talking to the ghost. Alright, so we just got an item called Distant Memory. Let's check that out really quick.
Another keepsake.
Plus 10% damage to distant foes. I certainly like that. Alright, we're gonna hover on the Ares Vial again. So, yeah, for those that haven't seen it, these are all the weapons. I think the guy who did the...
How's it going?
I think the guy that currently has the world record for the fastest speed run of this was actually using this weapon. Like, lots of dash strikes involved.
You're no mere weapon, are you?
I still don't know what this thing is.
Work.
Without giving me a huge spoiler, does anyone know, like, does this just get unlocked later in the story? Or is there some crazy special thing that I would have to do to get this unlocked? If no one knows, that's fine. This one is interesting. It basically turns your shield into a slow buzzsaw. I like the faster bounce, though.
Transform.
The speed run world records with the rail. Oh, it's with the rail now? Oh, okay. There's a sequence of things to unlock the last aspect. Megara mostly spawns back at the base after you run into her on a run. So let's try to max your friendship. Biggest point towards getting there, improve the other aspects of the weapon. Okay. So I need to spend blood on this other stuff.
I know.
Is it just like when you max one of them?
Me. Chaos.
Ugh.
Aegis, reveal your secrets.
How many levels are there? So now, after I do a charge, it throws 4 shields.
Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean, no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must.